Hi, I'm Jess Ramesh, and today we're counting down the top reasons why Panama is the best place to retire in 2025. This small but mighty little powerhouse is the #1 retirement destination on International Living's annual Global Retirement Index once again. From its high-value, low-cost homes to its modern infrastructure, Panama checks more boxes than any other retirement destination. Let's count them down. Number 1, Panama City, a modern cosmopolitan capital. Panama City is a vibrant, modern world capital, truly unlike any other in Central America. There's no other world-class city like this in the region. As the seat of government, the city, with its impressive skyline, gets the message across. You can see the wealth, the infrastructure, and everything from the metro line, the only one in Central America, to the shopping malls and bridges and toll roads and freeways stretching over the water, not to mention the amazing oceanside promenades and incredible parks. In fact, it's the only world capital with a rainforest right in the city, the Metropolitan Park, or Parque Metropolitano. We can see agoutis and monkeys here, but this cosmopolitan capital is also New York-esque. If you're a New Yorker, you may be shocked at how well Panama City compares. The restaurant scene is nothing short of impressive. You can have Indian food, down-home American. We have gourmet Panamanian chefs that are among the best in Latin America. We have a ridiculous number of restaurants for such a modest population. And when it comes to culture, sporting events, nightlife, outdoor spaces, all that jazz, it's a wonderful place to live. There's opera and the symphony, tennis and golf, museums, and so many art galleries. Too many festivals and events to keep track of, from film festivals to micro brew fest and wine expos, you name it. Panama has long been known as a prime business destination, and as a result, we have high-speed internet all over the country, fantastic cell coverage. It's easy to make online payments and file forms, do government transactions, pay taxes, and to have all this in an affordable, warm weather city on the ocean is just amazing. Number 2, beaches and mountains at your doorstep. In Panama, you're never far from the beach or the mountains, or the islands for that matter. It's extraordinary. In Panama City, I was a 10-minute drive from the waterfront, a 20-minute flight from Cote d'Or Island, a 35-minute ferry ride from Toboga Island, and just over an hour's drive from Cerro Azul and Campana, both of which have misty mountain trails and protected national parks. At several spots along the Continental Divide in Panama, you can hike up to miradors, or viewing stations, where you can see both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean, one of those wonderful surprises when you live on this impressive little squiggle of an isthmus. Whether it's relaxing on the Pacific coast in active, expat-friendly Coronado, or taking in spectacular highland views in world-famous Boquete, or enjoying rural farmlands where your dollar stretches even farther, this country truly has a landscape for everyone. Number 3, high value with a low cost of living. Given that Panama is so modern, the relatively low cost of living may well surprise you. In large part, expats can live well in Panama on as little as $1,800 a month for basic expenses, including housing, food, internet, cell phone coverage, and utilities. There are people who spend less and folks who spend a lot more, but regardless of your budget, you'll find that little luxuries are accessible here. I spent about $2,900 a month to live an upscale lifestyle. That includes just over $1,000 a month in housing for an apartment of just over 1,000 square feet in a building on a quiet golf course with ocean views, 2 pools, a sauna, a gym, a game room. Yes, I feel pretty spoiled in Panama. I pay no income tax, and property taxes are extremely low at 0.5 to 0.6% for most residences. When I was younger, I dreamed of owning my own place, but even though I could afford the monthly mortgage, I could not afford the yearly taxes. Now, here in Panama, I don't have to worry about that. Number 4, safety and stability. Panama is one of the region's wealthiest, safest, and most stable countries, which means it's great not only for couples, but also for single independent types who love having the freedom to roam. I'm not saying it's 100% crime-free, no place is, but one of the big things for me is that crime in Panama does not tend to be random. We don't worry about snipers or random shootings. If you're a little street smart and stick to good areas, of which there are many, it feels a lot simpler to just avoid being a target here. Panama's governments have consistently been foreigner and business friendly, so you truly will feel welcome here. There isn't the kind of resentment you can see in some places where foreigners are vilified. When it comes to stability and being welcoming, Panama simply is unparalleled. It's one of the few places that didn't have a banking meltdown during the global financial crisis. It's not a huge flippers market, but that means real estate and the economy in general are stable. The US dollar has been the currency here for over 100 years, so you don't have to worry about fluctuating exchange rates. Your money is your money. That's pretty much it. Bottom line, like many expats, I feel safe exploring the city and the countryside. I've been here for over 15 years, and I've driven all over the country, day and night, on my own, without fear. You know what? Panama isn't perfect. No place on earth is, but it continues to be perfect for me. And if you're watching this, it may very well be the perfect spot for you too. Number 5, a hub for travel and connectivity. Panama is known as the hub of the Americas with good reason. Yes, it's home to the Panama Canal, but for us world travelers, there's a big benefit, and that is Tucumán International, the main airport. Known by its call letters, PTY, it's the region's busiest, best airport. It's won many awards, and it makes my life so much easier. Plus, since Panama is outside the hurricane belt, we don't worry as much about natural disasters. I've flown nonstop to Miami, New Orleans, New York, Boston, Chicago, Houston, LA, Vegas. There are flights to Canada's East Coast and all the way to Europe and even beyond. Want to fly to Amsterdam, Paris, Madrid? It's so easy from Panama. That's a big part of why I love living here. It's simply an enviable strategic location between North and South America. And by the way, yes, I've cruised the Panama Canal too on ships that took me to Cartagena, as far as Barbados and beyond. People call this the crossroads of the universe, and I guess it's true. Number 6, active, welcoming communities for expats. Panama's expat communities have been singled out again and again as some of the most active, welcoming communities in the world. It's so nice living in a place where you're truly welcome and where locals are very accustomed to foreigners, especially Americans. No, not every single Panamanian speaks English, but you can see the appreciation when you try and their willingness to try and communicate with you. People are nice and try to help. Whether you settle in Panama City, Coronado, Boquete, or somewhere else, you'll find friendly locals and expats who are happy to help you adjust to your new life. Make use of the fabulous expat grapevines. You'll learn about clubs, churches, and synagogues, and volunteer opportunities and social events, and so much more. That's how you settle in, start networking, and create a beautiful new life for yourself. Number 7. Excellent healthcare at a fraction of the cost. Healthcare in Panama is excellent and affordable. The fact that healthcare and insurance are so much more affordable here, in fact, is one of the things that really helped reduce my stress levels, and to this day, I'm grateful to not have to agonize over medical expenses. In Panama City, you have the larger major private hospitals that are comparable to those in North America, but at a fraction of the price. The city is home to a technologically advanced Johns Hopkins International Affiliated Hospital, as well as other hospitals with U.S. affiliations or prestigious international accreditations, and some even help U.S. veterans use their benefits. Doctor visits can cost between $20 and $50, though at little rural clinics you may pay as little as $2, not an exaggeration. Little things like stitches and lab tests are across the board affordable, and the quality of care is exceptional because it simply tends to be more personalized. My dentist sits and chats with me about my stress. My dermatologist feels like a friend. I'm not being rushed out of offices like I was in Miami. Many expats simply live here and pay out of pocket for healthcare without bothering with insurance, but the ones who do get private insurance, it's not a bad idea, and I'm among them, spend as little as $150 a month. If you have pre-existing conditions and can't get insured for certain things, remember that Panama's Pensionado or Pensioner Visa program offers retirees significant discounts on medical services and medication. Number 8, environmental leadership and sustainability. Panama is one of only 3 carbon-negative countries in the world, and it's number 1 in Latin America on the Environmental Performance Index. You can explore pristine national parks, visit important indigenous communities, or even get involved in conservation programs like sea turtle rescue. There are about 50 national parks and protected areas here. Panama has protected more of its rainforest and more of its maritime region than almost any other country on the planet. Visit Panama's Biomuseum to get a real sense of what this really means for the country. It's an architectural landmark too, designed by superstar Frank Gehry, known for the Guggenheim in Bilbao. It highlights the importance of the bridge of life that is Panama. Or, for an outdoor adventure, visit the island of Barro Colorado, home to one of the oldest tropical research stations in the world. Run by the Smithsonian Tropical Research Institute, or STRI, it's the only such branch outside of the U.S. Today, Panama is a pioneer in everything from plastic bag use to wind energy to electric car incentives. One can always argue that there's more to be done. Certainly, trash collection continues to be an issue in parts of the country, but there's no denying that Panama, Latin America's environmental leader, is on the right track. Number 9, world-class culinary scene. By the way, did you know that Panama is a UNESCO City of Gastronomy? Panama in general is a foodie heaven. Naturally, there's world-class seafood. You can sample traditional Panamanian fare like corvina al ajillo or sea bass bathed in buttery garlic sauce pretty much anywhere in the country, but Panama's Caribbean regions like Bocas del Toro and Portobello are among the best places to sample true Caribbean cuisine. Don't forget to order coconut rice and fried plantains with your fish, conch, lobster, or shrimp. Panama has several towns that are bucket list destinations for anglers, including the Pacific region around Pedicee. And you'll find incredible international cuisine all over the country, from Panama City to the surf capital of Venao to the mountain gem of Boquete. We love our Peruvian food. Asian is really big too. Spicy Mexican or buttery French sauces or Korean sweets. You'll find all kinds of surprises here. And if you love to cook, you'll be thrilled with the local markets, fresh fruit, Panamanian pork, and chicken. I eat very well here, incorporating shrimp and cobia, which is a lovely fish, into my diet. Plus, as an Indian woman, I can get all the spices I need to make my favorite childhood meals. Lastly, we get excellent prices on wine and beer without excessive taxation. I've been all around Latin America, and I'm truly spoiled for choice in modern Panama. Number 10, tax benefits and real estate opportunities. Panama's Pensionado program offers discounts on everything from healthcare and entertainment discounts, but you don't have to be retired or on a pension to benefit from the low cost of living here. Panama has a territorial income tax system, so I don't pay taxes on my foreign earned income. I don't pay taxes on my savings either. Property tax is extremely low. I currently pay less than $30 a year thanks to an exemption, and once the exemption runs out, I'll still pay less than $400 a year. I don't have to worry about making ends meet during tax season. Whether you're looking for a beach house, a city apartment, or a mountain retreat, you'll find property prices are very affordable compared to good weather destinations in the States. Earlier, I mentioned that I spend about $1,000 in housing every month. That goes towards my mortgage and maintenance fee. I bought my apartment of just over 1,000 square feet in a golf and beach community with excellent amenities for $155,000. My building maintenance fee, by the way, includes my water and trash collection. We have potable water that tastes great from the tap, so I don't have to buy bottled. And we have a company that picks up our glass and cardboard recycling. In Oregon, where I lived before, there's no way I could own a property at these prices and with such little risk. Number 11, freedom and peace of mind. Retirees in Panama often talk about the sense of freedom they experience here, whether it's the safety of walking around the nightlife district of Casco Viejo or Bocas del Toro, or traveling across the country by bus, car, or plane. Panama offers peace of mind. You're free to live the way you want without stressing about senseless crime or major political instability. Here, I have the freedom to live my life as a single woman comfortably and with access to so many little luxuries, from nice wine to island vacations. And with this sense of safety and freedom, of possibility, it's no wonder Panama continues to be such a favorite among retirees, not to mention digital nomads and so many more. So there you have it. Now you know Panama truly offers something for everyone. No country checks as many boxes when it comes to expat living. We've got the cosmopolitan capital, pristine beaches, affordable quality dental care and healthcare in general, and active, well-established expat communities. Whether you're drawn to the convenient oceanside hub of Coronado or the breezy and cool highland retreat that is Boquete, you can live well for less and thrive here. That's why Panama tops International Living's list once again as the best place to retire in 2025. I hope you come and see for yourself just how friendly and welcoming Panama can be. I found happiness and freedom here, and if you're open to it, I think you can too.